Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Dredge. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zero. Let's get to it. So today we're starting the journey in Dredge, but before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So Dredge is a fishing horror survival game. That's really a mouthful, and we've already seen right from the beginning, you came into this area to be an angler because they had a help wanted, and then crashed your boat up against the rocks. Interaction with people appears to be mainly in the town. So from the things that I've seen and the things that I know so far, I would say that Dredge is first and foremost a fishing game, and then horror, and then survival. But we'll see. We're going to take this journey together, the beginning of Dredge, and see kind of what it's all about. We might do a little bit of fishing. I don't know. So that's pretty cool. You can see the sun going up. Day and night cycle in Dredge is very important, as I'm sure we'll find out. Alright, so we got to play a little Tetris. So it's like games within games. So the fishing mini game, if you hit the green spots on it, it'll pull it in faster, and as you're reeling stuff in, time is going by. You can see at the top middle, and then once you catch something, then you have to fit it in your boat somewhere, and things like the motor and your angler rod take up room. So hopefully we'll be able to get a larger boat, or at least a larger cargo hold as we go along. One can only hope. Alright, so we don't have the right gear to do that one. Technically this looks like the same as the other one, but we're able to fish it, so there we go. Now this fish is a little bigger. It takes up a little bit more space. There we go. Let's flip that around. So there we go. And you can always pick that. Ooh, look at that. A yellow slot. Oh, okay. Trophy catch. So how about that? It's a tighter window to hit that yellow slot, but well worth it. Yeah, we're already at 1,300 hours, so we're already into the afternoon. Sun's already past its peak. See how many fish we can fit in this boat. Alright. We're getting there. And you can see like how many fish are in the area. Goes from, high, medium, low, and then gone. Alright, that's the last one that we can get, unless we move stuff around here. Yeah, so rotate that, and then rotate that one. There we go. And then we could get one more of those fish. Yeah, there's no way around it. Let's see. Oh, can't do that one. Shapes in the deep. All right, so the mayor said we have to pay him back for the boat. So every fish that we sell is going to go towards that. Now that it's getting dark, say, hey, put the light on. All right, got a little bit more time. Oh, but that one's not gonna. It's not gonna matter because it's too far. It's not the. I don't have the right equipment to make it work, and now it's dark. So there we go. We got the light. The village puts out a decent amount of light, and they have buoys with light. You look lost, fisherman. On the west side of the bay. So let's see. So we got to go. So there's a trader here, but not a fishmonger. Get to see the cabin. There's a couple different things there. So we'll have to go around the island, I guess, to get to it. And look at this fog. It's like the light's not even on. Is the light on? So hopefully we can do, exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Rest and lights will reduce it. So we have the boat starts off with a very, very small cabin light that just went out. So now we've got nothing. So we need to quickly get to a dock. This is the horror / survival part of the game. Now, at some point, I imagine you're going to want to be out at night. Without any lights, you can't even see what's going on. And there's like eyeballs in the fog. Alright, we made it. Oh, this is the same spot. We went all the way around. All the way around. So this guy's a dock worker. Get the fresh sea breeze without any of the danger. Alright. There we go. So that's what I should have done previously. So it's straight across, so not on the other side of the island, it's on a separate island. And it looks like there's kind of five basic clusters of islands. So we'll have to, at some point, check them all out. But the way that this little tugboat's going, whoa. It would take all day to get from one dock to the other without even doing anything else. So maybe we'll have to look at upgrading our engine. Now the night's almost over. Now that we made it to the dock that we wanted to get to. Alright, still in one piece. Very good, very, very good. Your old boat was trashed. Well, there we go. So, everything that we sell, a part of it is going to go towards basically the loan of or paying off this boat. So we were given the boat, but not really. So let's go to the fishmonger and see how much he'll give us for what we picked up. Yeah, what happened to the other one? It's not a life for everyone. That's a very obtuse way of answering. Alright. So depending on where you go, different fishmongers pay you different amounts. So if you know who pays the most, then you can get your maximum return. But I think the fish start to go bad after a certain amount of time. So excellent work. Research part. I'll take it. So you just put it in the boat, I guess. Alright, so okay, so now a shipwright. Need to go visit her. I do like the cell shading on all the characters you meet. Gives them, I think, a greater sense of realism. Certainly not photorealistic, but I think you can see like kind of intention and mood. The shipwright, she does her work and she expects payment up front. Alright, so what do I do with that? So I come over here and okay, so there's only certain spots that you can put your reels and rods at, and each one has a certain speciality. So we got this one, which is coastal, and then that one is shallow, and look at the fishing speed, because the faster the fishing speed, the less time it takes for each fish that you get. So in addition to getting a faster motor to get around more quickly, we also have and light. Cracked bulb, cloudy lens. Oh man. Well, the light that we have is not that great. Yeah, we definitely need to get more diversity in. Okay, so then it tells you how much you have left on your ship loan. So we need to go. Here we go. We can research. We've got one research part, and look at these rods as you go along. You see how big they are, how much space they take up, but also, there we go. So now we can buy that particular one, and it opened up another one. And you can see underneath each one how many research points it takes. So I kind of feel like that first research point was a gimme. So how are we going to get the rest, the other 50 points or whatever that we need? All right, so sun's up, and we're back to looking for fish. Now that we have a new rod, it should be, yeah, a little bit of light in the darkness. There we go. Now we can fish in the shallows. Not very quickly, but we can fish. So, I mean, it's something. Oh, missed it. That just wasted a decent amount of time. And these suckers take up 4 slots each, which is a lot. Alright. It's depleted, so we need to move along. Wonder how easy it is to, damage your ship by running into the rocks. I don't want to test it out because I don't want to have to pay to repair the ship, but we'll take a look here. Hey, there we go. Blue mackerel. And nothing left. Yeah, so just look for the bubbling. Now I did notice some of the other fishing rods that they do multiple areas, not just one. So we've got 2 rods and they only... Oh, this is different. Yeah, a trophy eel. Said nobody. Alright, already it's evening, so we need to probably head back if we don't want to start seeing eyeballs in the dark, etc. Let's see, where is the... Okay, it's right over there. So by the time we get over there, it's going to be dark. Full dark. Yeah, sun's down. So the eyeball in the top middle, I think, is your panic level. So the longer that you're in the dark without, a lot of light, the faster you go into kind of a panic mode. So in the beginning, you can't be out all night without problems. But once you get enough lights on the boat, you're probably not too bad off. All right, so we've got more fish. Let's go to the fishmonger. Oh, and we've got an order. Special order. So let's see. Maybe we have a couple of... Oh, shallows. Yeah, that's where we were at. So let's see. Yeah, so an eel. We only have the 1 eel, which is unfortunate because I think that's probably worth more. There we go. But I don't want to have to wait another day, so... Hey, look at that. Alright, so now we got another order. So I'm assuming that each dock has different people that are going to ask you to do certain things, and then as you go along, you get money for completing it, and maybe research points. We can only hope. Do I have enough for something cool? Like a rusty motor? I think I do have enough for a rusty motor, but I don't know that I want a rusty motor. Like, I've got room on the boat for a rusty motor, but it seems like it's kind of not a great idea because it's going to be taking up a lot of room. Yeah, so just looking at like increase in fishing speed. Hydraulic rod, obviously you'll need it for the ocean. Yeah, I can't even get a cloudy lens. Cloudy lens. Alright, so getting there. There we go. So rest through the night on the boat, and whoop, someone's sneaking up on me. Why are you here? Fish. See the area. Meet new people. Straightforward. I'm here to fish. There's nothing for people like you. What's that supposed to mean? People like me. Oh, and the mayor's got something to say. Aha. He's got a job. He's got some sort of fish. It's wet. And don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass if you get lost. Yeah, now you tell me. Where were you the first day when I was trying to get back to the dock and and it was already dark? But I ended up on the other side. Yeah, it's my own fault for not paying attention to where I was going. / not knowing that there was a specific dock for the fishmonger. 2 squid and a black grouper, and they only come out at night. I don't really feel that confident staying out at night to fish. I don't know that it's my best course of action without any additional lighting other than the cabin light. I think that's the only light that I have right now. That's not great. So just looking at the encyclopedia, you've got a decent number of types of fish that you can get. And then it looks like we'll be able to do kind of some salvage operation at some point. And depleted. Blue mackerel. Only get one of them. So I think there is such a thing as overfishing in the game, where you can only get fish from an area for so long before they're gone, and then it takes time, however many days, for it to be naturally restocked. Yeah, high stock. So if you want to keep coming back to the same areas to fish, you should probably stop once it gets low, or / don't fish when it's low. Need to move that around. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mini game in and of itself, trying to stock your cargo hold completely full. Ooh, look at that. So I think it's just random. I'm not liking how this is how it's looking. Yeah, right now I'm not that concerned, not overly concerned with overfishing. It's early in the game, so I think I'm okay. I think. All right, these guys. We've gotten these guys before. Cod. They're a little bit bigger. Need a little bit more space. Depending on how many there are at this fishing spot. Oh, we can get 2 more. Look at that. And then... boom, look at that. Yes, challenge complete. I Tetrised my way to a completely full cargo hold of fish and gear. So now I just need to go and sell it. But first we need to drop off this package. A delivery? You can't say for sure, but it looks like he doesn't want you to see it. What's in there? Now, it's already 4 in the afternoon. Now, you can change it in settings to be military time or imperial time, 24-hour or 12-hour clock. So whatever you want to do. Same thing with distant measures. So you can do feet and pounds, or you can do meters and kilograms. Whatever your preference is. Oh, I got a book. Well, how about that? Reading, 0% complete. Hooray. So, we'll have to see what that book gives us after we're done reading it. Maybe it'll allow these fishing spots to replenish faster. Maybe. I don't know. I really like that. You get to see the sun going up and going down as you're going. And it doesn't, if you're just sitting there, it doesn't go anywhere. So you don't have to worry. It's kind of like you're pausing time if you're just sitting there trying to figure out what your next move should be. But as you're fishing, as you're going from place to place, time's going by. Plus, I think researching also passes time, so you do have to consider that. Now, our panic meter is fairly low because we did get some rest, and we did make it back pretty early at night. Oh, we still have just a little bit left. All right. So you also have storage, which is nice. So if you have stuff that you need, but you can't use it right away, you can always pull it into the dock and put it into storage and then pull it out when you need it. All right. Definitely need a lens. Oh, there we go. Installing it takes time. So 1 hour to install that. So there we go. Can rest and then start back up in the morning. I mean, we'll probably see how much brighter, if at all, that cloudy lens is. We'll find out. We only have one slot right now for a light, which doesn't feel real good. We can, I think, research better lights and get the noonday blaze set up at some point, which hopefully at some point we'll have, or have the capability of having so much light that being out all night at dark doesn't add any to your panic. These different mini games are pretty interesting. And I did notice that there was an option that you can turn these little mini games off if you're having a problem. It will take longer overall, but you don't have that risk. So if you're more risk averse, or if you're not real good at the mini games, then you can do that. All right, so we've seen a couple of different types of fish, and we've seen that you can get trophy fish randomly. That's all we're going to take of that. They take up too much space in the current boat. Yeah, hopefully. What is this? Message in a bottle. Added to the cabin. Alright, so as you can see, time's not moving even though we're looking around, but we're not moving. As soon as you start moving, clock starts ticking away. Which I like, because this gives you the opportunity to kind of consider your move and not have to worry about, oh, I'm wasting time looking at the map or trying to decide if it's worth the risk to go to that fishing hole that I see at the edge of my vision. Yeah, that looks like salvage. Alright. So we've seen these guys before. The flounder. Yeah, I realize, I think that's the side view. I initially thought it was like one of those rays, manta rays, just with a little stubby tail. Alright. Oh, yeah, I don't have space for it. The fishing hole, but no space. Yeah, we can only hope that we'll be able to get more space at some point. You know what would be nice is if somewhere on the screen it told you like what type of waters you were in, so you didn't waste your time going to a fishing hole. Ah, okay. All creatures, human or otherwise. Ponder the intrinsic power of the structure. Apparently, we like to wax poetic. Yeah, that gives a little bit more light. Because before it was just the cabin light, so you had like a little circle around the boat that gave you a little bit more light. This gives you a decent bit more light, so it was at least worthwhile. Alright, so I want to sell this stuff and go ahead and have the debt paid off. There we go. Yeah, I bet. Sponging money off of me. Putting my life on the line out there every day, and what is he doing? He's got his hand out, waiting for more money. Oh, there we go. Improve the fishmonger services. We got a dry dock. We've got upgrades. So, extra space. That's what I'm talking about. But we need hard materials. So yeah, we'll have to do some salvage. And then you can add materials. If you know you want something, if you're not sure which one you want, you can put it into storage. And then, of course, you can add it once you decide what you want. New hole. Looks like we got to do a whole lot before we get that. But it lets you see where you're adding it. So that's cool. That one doesn't show you anything. Alright, so I think we'll explore this a little bit more, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
ステーション